I'm Jody.
And I'm Mariah.
And we're Beargrass Thunder. And we're here at the trailhead for what we like to call Beargrass Alley project. So this is an alley that's one of the straightest alleys in the city that runs between the Smoketown neighborhood and the Shelby Park neighborhood, directly between Logan and Shelby Street. We're here at the trailhead on Finzer.
It goes all the way to 3 points at Gauss Avenue, and it's just under a mile long.
We want to bring attention to some of the quick fixes that we can do in the fall, and we can use the leaves to do it. So we're going to show you a few little concepts that you can do in your own alleys and your roads back home. I want to bring attention to this. Why is this dirty? And we brought this up in an earlier video, but the reason it's dirty is because whenever it rains, the water collects here and it brings all that dirt, brings all that mud. And if you're in a wheelchair, mud is your worst enemy. And this is really hampering mobility in the sidewalk. So why can't we just convert this into a rain garden instead? And we can redesign this intersection to contain some of that runoff, but also clear a path that doesn't have to get broken every winter by new ice forming because the water is already coming into this space.
Question: if there's a rain garden, how's the handicapped person gonna get up?
So if you're able to make the sidewalk ADA compliant, you could actually put a little bump out here that would contain the water.
Okay.
And not only that, but it would restrict the speed of the cars that would go through the alley because it would be a narrower space. And speaking of narrower space, we want to showcase that the leaves that you see in the alleys and the streets actually help tell the story of the speed and the places where cars actually feel safe to go. So when you look at these leaves, you see that this is almost a full rectangle right here.
Look how far out I am.
Yeah, and look at where Mariah is. She's almost 3 feet to 4 feet out from the curb. And what this shows is this is where the cars don't go, because if the cars actually went through the leaves would be blown around and they wouldn't be in that space.
You can see that they're actually, a lot of them are here so long that they're, decomposing.
And what's a good reason for that? Well, that's where the trash cans are.
Yeah.
You don't want to hit the trash cans, so you give yourself a little bit more room.
Why isn't there a sidewalk?
Or at least a little bit more public space in the alley for the residents that already live here and move through here. Because right now, these leaves could be great soil for wildflowers if you didn't spend taxpayer money trying to blow them into the dump.
I guess the main point here is that the leaves demonstrate a lot of unused space here. So why don't we reimagine what that space can be used as? And especially in a time where with coronavirus, we want to be inside less, even in the cold. What use is our land going to?
And most of the time, the answer is cars. So with that being said, we just really want to everybody who is a fan of our videos realize what you can do in your own space, because the answer is that you can do more than you think. Alright, so thank you so much for watching Beargrass Thunder. We have a wonderful array of videos on our YouTube page, but also check us out on other social media, Facebook, Instagram. We also even have a Patreon account. But most importantly, go to our website.
www.beargrassthunder.com.